In this video, I'm going to be talking about my current favorite crypto passive income opportunities. I'm going to explain how they work and explain how they can also work for you. As you probably know at this point, there's more ways to make money in cryptocurrency than just buying something and hoping and praying that the price goes up. So here are 5 different ways that you can earn crypto passive income. These are all plays that I am in or am experimenting with, and I wanted to be fully transparent about that. So with that being said, my name is Adam Winnig. I've been involved with Bitcoin since 2014. I made this channel to help make your trading and crypto experience easy, lucrative, and fun. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this. So as we're going to go throughout this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite passive income opportunities within crypto, and we're going to start with the least risky, usually with the lower returns, and then we're going to go up to more and more degenerate, and we're going to get higher risk and more exciting returns, but also, again, higher risk. So just be aware of that. So let's get in and let's talk about it. So the first way that I like to earn passive income is through stablecoins. So I like this because there's no impermanent loss, basically meaning that we don't care the direction of the coin because we're strictly playing with stable coins, which are pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So a website that I like to use in order to find stablecoin plays is called coindix.com. You can come here and you can just click on stablecoins and you can actually sort by APY and you can find the best stablecoin opportunities here on a website like coindix.com, but be careful to make sure that you're not getting into something that has really low TVL. This is the total value locked in a protocol. The more value that's locked in the protocol, generally the better. And as you can see, there are some opportunities to earn up to 40% with your stable coins, but you just want to make sure that you read through how this documentation actually works prior to just getting into something. Now, if you are completely new to yield farming, you don't know how to do staking or anything like that, then I've got you covered. I created this Master DeFi mini course. It's completely free. It'll teach you everything from staking to DeFi to yield farming, everything. It's 100% free. All you need to do is come on over to our Instagram. It's at Blue Edge Crypto. Send me the word DeFi and I'll send you this entire course for free. It's really, really good. Now, with that being said, here are a couple stablecoin plays that I do like. This is on Oasis. This is only to be used if you do have a little bit larger amount of capital. You're basically pairing DAI and USDC. When you deposit these, you are getting fees paid out to you from Uniswap, and you're actually going to be earning in stable coins, which is a reason why I like this. You're not getting paid in some random farm token. And as you can see, the APY has been about 20% over the past 90 days, which is actually pretty good. Okay. Now, again, you do need a little bit more capital to play into this one because the Ethereum gas fees will cut into your profitability a little bit. So if you're playing with less than a few $1,000s, then this may not make sense, but I think this is a really awesome, safe opportunity for stablecoins. My second stablecoin opportunity is on Ref Finance. You can see that you can earn 11.4% by pairing USN and USDT. And if you don't know how to do that, again, go get the Master DeFi mini course. Just message me the word DeFi on Instagram. I'll send it to you for free. Okay. So it's another really good one. It's safe. And there's a lot of opportunities that come up within stablecoins. So you can use the website like coindix.com to figure out which ones you want to be part of. Okay. Now, the next play that I think is really interesting is, again, a safer play, is using Curve. Now, obviously, Curve, if you're unfamiliar with it, it is one of the largest protocols in all of decentralized finance. And they have this Atri crypto play, which I really, really like. And basically what it is it's when you buy Atri crypto, you're buying an index. You're basically buying DAI, USDC, USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Okay, so a pretty safe allocation. This is a great way to dollar cost average into the market. And also you can see here, you're earning about a 9% per year yield with 1.85% plus 7.11, about 9% yield, which is really good on these safer assets. And you may be thinking, well, that's not that exciting. But if you think about it, if the price of Bitcoin gets to where we think to, or the price of Ethereum gets to where we think to, and you're earning yield on these assets at these lower prices, then it could even make this a bigger exponential gain for you when price does recover and start pumping again. So this is one that I really like. It's definitely safer, and we'll get into the more risky end of the spectrum here in just a second. The next one is something called gmx.io, and they also have an index token. It's called GLP, okay? And what this website is it's basically a trading platform. It's a decentralized trading platform where you can trade different crypto assets with leverage, with up to 30x leverage, believe it or not. And we can actually be liquidity providers, and we can actually earn money for providing liquidity to this platform. How does that work? It's really simple. I've made a whole video about this on my channel going in depth in this, but I'll explain to you really simply. Basically, when you buy GLP, you're buying an index token. It consists of, well, 38% USDCE, 18% USDC, 15% Bitcoin, 14.7% AVAX, and 13.87% Ethereum, okay? And essentially, when you buy this GLP token, you are automatically a liquidity provider. What does that mean? Anytime people are taking trades here, you are earning fees, okay? And this has been really historically quite good. If we take a look at it, as of recently, it's been paying out about 28%. On Avalanche network, which is really, really good. It's been as high as like 60%. I've seen it, so it fluctuates based on how many people are trading, how many people are providing liquidity. It's a supply and demand game. But I really love this play. It's another great way to dollar cost average into the market. I think it is a safer play, maybe not as safe as Atri crypto on Curve, but it is another great play to dollar cost average into the market. You're getting into blue chip stable assets, in my opinion, and also you're able to earn a really great yield at the same time. Now let's get into the a little bit more degenerate side of the spectrum, where the returns are going to be a lot higher and there's going to be a lot higher risk. But these are two plays that I'm actually in myself as well that I want to show you too. And by the way, if this video has been helpful, like and subscribe so you don't miss any other future videos that we're doing. So the next one is something called cryptoforwinners.com. And I know it's kind of a funny name, but essentially what it is it's a fund. It's a German company that is essentially like a fund where you can deposit into either their Bitcoin pool, their Ethereum pool, or their USDT pool. And essentially what they're doing is they're going to trade your assets for you and in return give you a pretty good return. And these guys are licensed. We did go and check it out, and they are licensed to be able to do this. And a couple people that I really respect are in this play as well. It is a lot higher risk because there is this centralization nature where you are kind of giving up access to your funds so that way they can trade for you. But just to give you an idea of some of the returns that you can see, if you take a look at this, this is the Ethereum pool that's been trading since April of 2021, and it's done 101% since then, which is really good, right? Last month it did, or this month it did about 5.2%. The minimum investment is 2 Ethereum, okay? So each Bitcoin has, I think, 0.3 Bitcoin is a minimum, and then the USDT pool, I think, currently is about 10,000 USDT. Now, you can see the performance of it, and if you just take a look at 2021 performance, you can see it here, 2022 performance, it's done really good. It's been in the positive every single month, averaging anywhere from like 5 to 7% per month, which if you look at that compounded, which is around 100% per year, which is really, really good. Now, the thing that I also do like about this is the fact that you can withdraw your balance at any time. So they're not locking up your funds. You can withdraw it within 7 days. You'll get your funds back, which is really great. So I like this. It is definitely a higher risk play. So don't allocate money that you can't afford to lose. Maybe don't allocate more than 5% of your portfolio to this, but it's really quite simple. You basically sign up, put in your email, phone, all that jazz, and then you are off to the races, and pretty steady returns that have happened kind of bear or bull market. And then the last one, which I think is probably the highest risk, is something called yield nodes. And I've talked a lot about this. It is high risk, high reward. Another platform that it is centralized, so you are giving up your funds. But if you look at the returns, it's been really, really good. It's averaged about 10% per month, which averaged to be about 213% per year if you compound it. You can see every single month their performance. Last month it did 6%, it did 6.5%, 8.3, 7.4, 8.3. So a little bit higher return, I would say, than C4W. And basically you have to deposit a minimum of 500 euros into the platform. You can do it with Bankwire, you can do it with your credit card, you can do it with Bitcoin, however you'd like to do it. And essentially, the one drawback to this platform is there is a 6-month lockup period. So be aware that your funds will be locked up for 6 months. You can emergency withdraw them, but you will pay a 25% penalty. And essentially what they're doing is they're master noding your balance. So when you go ahead and you deposit your funds, they're setting up these things called master nodes. On a proof of work network like Bitcoin, you have miners, which are mining transactions and validating transactions. On a proof of stake platform or proof of stake blockchain, you have these master nodes, which are validating transactions. So they're basically pooling a whole bunch of people's funds together. And with those funds, they're going up and setting up these master nodes, which generally requires some technological know-how, as well as quite a bit of capital in order to set these up. So they're doing that for you. And that's how it's actually generating yield. The team is doxed, which means they're publicly facing, which is also pretty good as well. And you can learn more about this. I also have done a video on my YouTube channel going kind of in depth on yield nodes and the results that we've seen. It has been really good. That doesn't mean that it's always going to be good forever, but it has been good up until this point. If you found this video helpful, then please go ahead and like and subscribe, and feel free to check out some of our other helpful videos on this channel.